We are on with Josh from Look Out Loretta. Can you hear us, Josh? Maybe? Oh, hold on. Let's try this once more, Josh.
I can hear you.
There we go.
Yay.
We had to switch the mic in the studio. How are you doing, Josh?
Good, man. How are you?
We're great. Thanks
You're
for
amazing.
being on the second Twerk Time show.
Hey, no problem, man. I was pretty stoked to be on. I listened last week and I enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Yay.
That's great. We have 8 online listeners now, so you got at least 8 people to impress. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome. So you're in a band called Look Out Loretta from Pennsylvania, is that correct?
That's correct. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
What's the pop punk scene like in Pittsburgh?
Oh, man. It's not bad. There's not many pop punk bands. I mean, the scene in general is kind of smaller, but it's growing. There's a lot more pop punk bands coming out of nowhere, so it's getting pretty awesome.
That's good. So you have more local bands to support you at some shows, or hometown shows at least?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you gone on any recent tours, maybe around Pennsylvania or around the surrounding states?
Actually, no, we don't do much touring. We just play a lot of shows around Pittsburgh right now. I mean, a lot of us, we have our full-time jobs, so we're just trying to do what we can right now.
What kind of full-time job are you involved in?
I read gas meters.
Oh, okay.
Really? What is that like?
It's interesting.
Interesting is good.
Go through everything. A lot of weather. I've had a shotgun pulled on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, how did you diffuse that situation? I hope you diffused it at least.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm here, right?
Yeah, it's true. That is very true.
I just put my arms up in the air and was like, whoa, man, relax.
No.
The guy yelled at me for a couple minutes and then put it down and went back inside.
Now, what did you do to get a shotgun pulled on you?
I was in his yard.
You were just in his yard. That's it.
That's it. I was in his yard and he wasn't happy that I was there reading his meter.
Wow. Pittsburgh sounds a lot more intense than where we are in New Hampshire. I'll tell you that.
Well, I mean, in some areas, yeah, it's super intense.
I'm sure.
Definitely.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, I would like to ask
Awesome.
a question. So you released an EP in August, right?
Yes.
What kind of feedback have you received from that?
A lot of people have definitely enjoyed it. I mean, just here and there, we've been getting things on Facebook and messages that just said they've really enjoyed what we're doing. And, the huge, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. What was it like working on the music for the EP and then releasing it?
It was a lot of fun. I mean, I love recording, but it was hectic. It took a lot longer to release than we wanted. I mean, we started recording in January and put it out in August. It just was very prolonged, so it started to get frustrating, but it was just at the point where I couldn't wait to just put it out, so I just did it. We just did it and didn't care.
Right. I was looking on your Facebook page today, and your the band's picture is of my cardboard spaceship adventure. What I think that's a show. If I looked into it, what is that all about?
That's a flyer for the show we're playing this Sunday. The headlining band is My Cardboard Spaceship Adventure.
Oh, well, that makes sense why it would be that. Definitely.
Are you guys excited for that?
Oh, definitely. We love playing shows, obviously.
Cool.
And they're our buddies, so it's always fun to play with, your friends.
Yeah.
Is that show in Pittsburgh?
It is in Pittsburgh, yes.
Okay. What other kind of supporting band? Are there going to be other supporting bands at the show?
Yeah, there's another band called Cadillac Kids. I've never heard them. I know the guys in the band, and I've heard they're pretty good. They're like a side project that's been around for a while.
Okay. Talk about the band itself, Look Out Loretta. Where did you guys start and where you've come from then?
Well, we started in 2009 with a couple of my buddies, and it took us till 2011 to start playing shows. Just we were just playing slow and having fun, and it seems we've come a long way. I mean, we're taking it a little more serious now, and a lot more serious. But just writing a lot and practicing a lot and playing as many shows as we can.
Do you have any new material that you're working on?
We do. We always do, it seems.
That's good.
I think before the EP even came out, we were ready to go back in the studio and record more.
Awesome. What's it like working in a studio rather than doing it yourself? I know when bands aren't as big, they have to record them themselves.
Right. A lot better.
That's good.
I like having people telling me what sucks and what doesn't, instead of like, there could be all of us in the band playing and thinking it sounds so awesome, but then it turns out terrible. So
Yeah.
it's like nicer to have someone just pushing you in a direction of where we want to go, but they help you get to that point.
It's true.
Cool. So the music video for the song "Dead to Me," how was filming that?
That was fun. I mean, we had our friend come down and he just filmed like we forgot he was even there. Just obviously waiting outside, talking, and then playing the show. And he took it and put all those pieces together to make that video, and we thought it turned out amazing, really awesome.
Was the footage for the video taken from a live show?
What's that? Can you say that again?
Was the footage from the video taken from a live show?
Yeah, it was. It was at a place called Mr. Roboto, which is a cool little venue in, I think it's Wilkinsburg.
Somewhere in Pennsylvania, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it's, sorry. It's somewhere. It's on the outer limits of Pittsburgh.
Ah, okay. What other questions do we have? Do you have any more? We might be out of questions. You've stumped us. We had a lot of questions to ask you, though, and you handled it well. To our 8 online listeners, I hope they should be happy with that.
I hope so.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, Josh. This means a lot, coming on the second ever Twerk Time.
Hey, no problem, man. We're super stoked to be on.
That's great.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, when you guys release some new music later, we'll try and get you back on the show to talk about that.
Sounds great.
Awesome. Have a good one, man.
All right, man. You too.